Everybody wants more traffic to their websites. There are many ways you can get that traffic, but one of the best ways is to use video marketing. Almost everyone prefers video over text these days. So you should start using videos for your business. When you discover the results you get, you will be so happy you start dancing.
Video marketing is one of the fastest ways that you can start getting traffic to your website as well. It's very popular. As you know, by Alexa standards, YouTube is one of the most popular websites on the internet. If you go to alexa.com and you look at their top sites category, you're going to find YouTube is the third most visited website globally, meaning in the world. So it is the third most visited website. It's actually ahead of Yahoo themselves, which is also a huge website. It's ahead of Amazon. It's ahead of even Wikipedia, Windows Live. It's ahead of all those big players. Facebook just recently jumped ahead of YouTube as well. So YouTube is an absolutely huge way to get traffic. Another nice thing about YouTube is that your videos can actually get listed in Google as well. And here's kind of an example of, just basic videos that can do very, very well for you. So you can see here's just some, very basic videos out here. And this right here is just a very simple video that just has content, that just has information just streaming through it. And it's just got background loops with it. It's super, super simple. And it's just got very basic music set to it. And it's just got background loops that are just looping through here. And right here, this video has 539,223 views on it on YouTube, and it's sending a pile of traffic. And it shows up when people are looking for free motion background loops, free video background loops, but that's a lot of potential exposure. And you can see down here there is a link in the format of http://. So the link is not www, that actually links right over to a squeeze page, for example, straight from a YouTube video, and it goes right here. And that means there's been over it's over 500,000 exposures to this squeeze page, and this builds a nice solid email list on a consistent basis. So there's a lot of potential with video marketing. You do not need to be an expert to create videos. It does not take a lot to create videos. You can actually create videos with Windows Live Movie Maker by just simply taking pictures that you find on the internet related to your niche. You can actually go out to a site like pixabay.com, which is a royalty-free picture website. You can go out here and just do a simple search for your marketplace. So let's just say happiness. That's kind of you're selling self-improvement. So you can go here, Shutterstock, they're like an affiliate of theirs or something like that. But you can come out here, find these pictures that you have the rights to use. Pixabay, on a lot of these pictures, you actually have the rights to go through and use them. This is a public domain picture that you could use. So I could just right-click, save this image together, and then I've got some videos or some pictures that I can actually start using related to happy and those types of things. And I could put those together into a slideshow using the free Windows Movie Maker. The other option that you can do is go in here, just like you've got a PowerPoint slide here. You can go in here and create PowerPoint slides. You could even take your articles, for example, that you've written and maybe already submitted. You could take sentences of your articles and make them bullet points on your slides. And then you can use a free software called Cam Studio to actually record the actual content. So Cam Studio, it's just camstudio.org. And just go to camstudio.org. And this is actually a free software that works on Windows, and it actually is a screen capture software that record what's going on your screen. Another one that costs money, but it's by far the most popular one out there, it's called Camtasia by a company called TechSmith. And you can do even a free trial to kind of test it out and produce several videos. but you can actually create quite a few videos with Camtasia. The other software that I was talking about was Windows Live Movie Maker, which generally comes pre-installed on most Windows computers, but if not, you can just do a search for Windows Live Movie Maker and download it straight from Microsoft's website that you see here. Get Movie Maker, you choose your operating system, and you can go ahead and get it. The other thing I wanted to point out for you is there's a Screencast-O-Matic is another website. Screencast-O-Matic. Screencast-O-Matic.com. Screencast-O-Matic. It's another free one that you can use on also a Mac computer to record what's on your screen. So you can take like a PowerPoint slides, and again, if PowerPoint is too expensive for you, you do not have PowerPoint, you can actually go out and use something called OpenOffice, openoffice.org. Download this. It's a free Microsoft Office solution. It's not created by them, but it's actually a good, it's actually very similar to Microsoft Office. It has a similar thing to Word, to PowerPoint, to Excel, to the whole 9 yards. You could actually just create simple PowerPoint slides, even on a gray background with black font, as simple as you can get, and just use like a microphone headset. Like for example here, I'm using a USB headset, which you can get on Amazon. Just go to Amazon.com, type in Logitech USB headset. You can go out here. It's about $27. Most computers have a built-in microphone if you're just getting started. And now right there you've actually got a way to record your content that's fairly inexpensive. So even if you don't go the headset route, you can have the free pictures you can use in your slides, even the free PowerPoint slides, the articles you've written, and you can produce videos for free using Screencast-O-Matic or Cam Studio, using OpenOffice. You can produce your own videos. Then as you get better, you can add more to them. Then all you have to do is simply come over to YouTube, upload the videos. Make sure you use good keywords when you're uploading them. Use a description with a link to your squeeze page. Notice this one has 2 links to it, and you're off to the races. It's a really good way to get targeted traffic to your particular offers. You can also go out here to Google and type in submit video, because there's more than just YouTube out there. So you can do a search for submit video. You could do submit video and do like marketing, for example, and maybe come across places where you can submit your marketing videos as well. But just go through here, play around with it. YouTube is a big one out there. It's probably by far going to be the biggest one. It is by far the biggest one you're going to come across, and you're going to get the most results from it. But you may also want to consider other sources where you can submit your video online. There is a program out there called Traffic Geyser, which I will show you what that looks like here. It's called Traffic Geyser, and it is a program where you can actually do automated video submissions to multiple video sites as well, and it's all kind of funneling traffic to your page. It's not a bad idea to consider. You can go through their website to really get an idea, but that's Traffic Geyser is what it's called. It's a great way to get a video submitted to more than one video site out there and on the internet. But definitely you want to integrate YouTube and video marketing into what you're doing, because when you're doing Google searches now, even you're seeing video results that are coming up. So here's an example. So inside the search here, you've got images. Sometimes you'll have videos that will actually pop in here. There's just a lot of different options. No matter what it is you're searching for, you see it right here. Like here's a Doberman Pinscher video that pops right up here from YouTube, straight from YouTube, when I type in just Doberman Pinscher even. So you can get the idea here that people are using video all the time. Google's putting a lot of weight on it. Video marketing is absolutely huge.
Of course, your audience must be able to find your video on YouTube, or wherever your video is. To get some help in getting people to watch it, you can use some basic marketing tactics to get others to help your channel grow faster.
Watch any of the big YouTube channels and you'll find that they end in pretty much the same way, with the creators asking their viewers to like, share and subscribe. This is the simplest way to get more subscribers, and it works very well. A lot of people are more than happy to like your content. It just doesn't occur to them, or they don't realize quite how much it helps you. Just asking can make all the difference by making it easy and reminding them. Another very important tip when growing your following on YouTube is to look for other YouTubers that you can partner up with. If you watch any big channel, you'll find that very often it will work with other big channels and feature guest appearances from other creators, or just mention those other creators. A channel that does this very well is Vsauce, which features answers to many fascinating questions. Michael Stevens is the creator of this channel, and he is almost always recommending other creators or having them come on to talk about their areas of special knowledge. This is essentially influencer marketing. It means you're finding an influencer, in other words, anyone with a large existing audience, and getting them to promote you. The key to success in this arena is not to try and be too ambitious right away. In other words, you're probably not going to get a shout out from Vsauce unless you're already pretty huge. Instead, try and find someone who is about the same size as you and in a similar niche, and ask if they want to do a crossover video with you. This way, you both stand to gain by exposing each other to your respective audiences. This will give you a boost in numbers, which means you can try and reach out to someone even larger next time. If you don't have any luck with this right away, you can also try just giving people free mentions, and you may find that those creators are flattered by it and see fit to do the same for you in kind. Try not to view other creators in your community as your competitors. Instead, view them as colleagues and think of the niche as a community of creators. This way, you'll be able to ingratiate yourself into that community and work with them to help get yourself known, while delivering something new for their viewers. Of course, YouTube's advertising platform is not just a way for you to make money. It can also be a way for you to spend money on your own adverts. This way, you can create an advert that will show at the start of other videos and bring people to your channel. This costs money though, so it's not going to be a good option unless you already have a good form of monetization set up, and that needs to be more than just advertising. If your YouTube channel is the start of an effective sales funnel that leads people to buy a high-ticket item, you can calculate your LCV, that's lifetime customer value, and then decide how much you're willing to spend on ads. If you choose to go down this route, then it can be very effective. Just take a look at the success of Tai Lopez thanks to his Here in My Garage ads, even if he is pretty much despised by half of the net. Finally, make sure that you aren't doing all of your promotion on YouTube. The best way to look at YouTube is as one part of a much broader strategy to build your brand and build trust and influence across the web. This means you should be on social media, and this will give you a way to share your content as you build more followers. Think of this as a virtuous cycle and try to focus on the synergy between your social channels and your YouTube channel. You can ask people to follow you on Twitter and Facebook in your videos, and then use Facebook and Twitter to bring more people back to your YouTube channel and hopefully get more shares among the broader network. This will help to make your brand feel more like a movement rather than a one-man show, and should help you to build genuine followers. Your blog, meanwhile, can serve a similar role, and you can use this to add additional content to your videos. This will make it easier for your videos to be found on Google and will give your fans a base where they can enjoy your content when they don't have the option of watching YouTube. The key to good branding is to be everywhere, and just because YouTube is your focus, that doesn't mean you should ignore other channels.
The final part of this video is to discuss the 3 major mistakes that many marketers make on YouTube. This can ruin your chances of ever succeeding on YouTube.
If you ever catch yourself making any of these 3 mistakes, make sure you go back and make some corrections. It will make a big difference in how successful your lead generation will be.
Most marketers are not paying enough attention to the detail. Now, YouTube is the second largest search engine in the world, just behind Google. And just like any other search engine, that means your content and your videos can be optimized so that they rank better than other videos. And learning just a few little simple tools and tricks can help your videos rise above the other videos, and you will start seeing yourself in the search results and in the recommended video section. Now, when it comes to the details, there are 3 things that you could really take advantage of. Number 1, you only have 160 characters of your video description that will show in the search results. So you need to make sure that these first few sentences of your video description are very compelling and grab the user's attention. Here we are on Google, and I searched how to lose weight. Now, if I'm browsing through here, we can see that only about 2 lines of your description are going to be shown on the Google results. So you need to make sure those first 2 lines really capture my attention. For example, this one here says, "Today, I show you how to quickly lose weight. Millions of people around the world struggle with their weight." Now, if I'm looking to lose weight, I might click on this because they're saying that they're going to show me how to lose weight. Now, the one right below it, nothing at all. It just gives credit to the music, and that's not an interest to me. It doesn't capture my attention. That kind of tells me that this video is probably just blaring music and that no one is really teaching me how to lose weight. Most people ignore their description and just put links to websites and Instagram and Facebook, and that's great and all, but just remember that people in Google are going to be reading these descriptions, and if you have something like this, you're probably not going to get that many clicks from Google. So make sure we take advantage of the description. Number 2, never underestimate your video thumbnail. Most people aren't even aware that they can change their thumbnail to whatever they want, and you can. Think of your thumbnail as a little marketing poster for your video. You should always create a custom thumbnail that represents what your video is. Now, back here to the weight loss example, we can see these thumbnails. For this example here, I probably would not click on that based on the thumbnail. The thumbnail does not catch my attention, and the thumbnail itself should really just speak to you and give you an idea of what the video is about without having to read the title or the description. If we look above here and we see these thumbnails, we know exactly what these videos are about without looking at the title or the description. So let me head over to YouTube and show you exactly how to change your custom thumbnail. Now, here I am in my video manager on YouTube, where we have a list of my videos, and the one that you want to change the custom thumbnail, you just want to click on the edit beside the video, and right here in the middle where you see the different thumbnails, you can choose one from the video itself, or you can click on change image at the bottom and upload your own custom thumbnail. So make sure you take advantage of this and upload something very eye-catching that just is irresistible to click on. And number 3, your titles. Most people ignore their titles. That is probably the most important thing, because someone's going to read your title before they click on your video. So you have to make your title enticing. It has to build curiosity. It can't be just really boring and no one wants to click on it. The number 1 reason that someone is going to click on your video is if they are curious about what the content is. All right. So here I am on a popular video website called 9gag, where they usually have some pretty good titles for the videos. For example, this video here, it says, "If this is the future of our roads, that would be awesome." That's a pretty good title, because I see the thumbnail of an animal walking on the road, and they have, little yellow lights underneath it. So I know the video is about some kind of futuristic road. The title doesn't give too much away, so I'm definitely going to click on this and see what it's all about. I'm curious right now of what is going on in this video and what kind of roads these are. So that's a decent title with a good thumbnail to go along with it. Now, if that was just a road thumbnail and it didn't show the animal walking underneath it, and the image didn't really give me any details, and the title said, "This is a cool road," then that probably would not get so many clicks. Also, if they use something very specific term that no one knows, because I'm pretty sure there are specific terms for that road, scientific terms that no one knows, if they use those in the title, no one would click it either. So keep it simple and make sure you build some curiosity and make sure it goes along with your thumbnail. All right, so the number 2 mistake that the majority of people are making are they do something called post and pray. It's a common misconception among all kinds of new people on YouTube that you can just create your video, upload it, And somehow thousands and millions of people are just going to magically find your video and start watching it and sharing it. And a lot of people call this a post and pray. Now, the truth is, about 50% of videos on YouTube have fewer than 1,000 views. And since YouTube gets, hundreds of thousands of videos every single day uploaded, it's very easy for your video to get lost in the mix with everything else. So to kind of stand out from the crowd, there's a few things I recommend. Number one, if you have the budget, is paid placement. When you scroll all the way down on YouTube, you will see an advertising option. And if we click on that, and then we click on Start Advertising on YouTube, we get taken to the campaign screen where we can create an ad for our video. So if I just paste in a YouTube URL here, it'll load my video up. It'll give me a rough estimate of how much I can spend per day and how many views that I can expect per day. It shows you an example of what your ad will look like if people are watching videos on YouTube, if people are browsing the internet, or if people are searching on YouTube. You can place your video wherever you like. And it's pretty similar to any other kind of ad network you've worked with. You create your ad headline, a few descriptions, you choose your thumbnail, you can decide how much you want to spend, and you can choose your target audience, age, gender, things like that. So like I said, if you have a little bit of a budget, this is a great way to get your videos noticed and get views on your video. The second way I like to get some easy views on my videos are by sharing them myself on related niche websites. It's so simple, yet so many people overlook that, and they don't just simply take a few minutes and share the videos. Here in my video manager on one of my many different YouTube channels, this particular channel is a gaming channel where I upload gaming videos. Now, as we can see here, I have two videos with over 100,000 views, 127 and 179,000, and my other videos have 2,000 to 3,000 at least. Now, that's not a lot compared to these viral videos out there, but 180,000 and 127,000, that's a lot of views for someone who did not spend a single dime to advertise these videos. All I did was share them on the forum that is related to this video game, and I shared them on Reddit. That's all I did, and the views came in via word of mouth. So whatever niche you are in, I can guarantee you there is a blog, a forum, a community of some sort for that niche. You go there, you share your video. If it's good quality content, which it should be, then they're going to love it and they're going to help you share it as well. Do not just upload your video and sit there and think it's going to take off by itself, because that's not how it works. And finally, the number 3 mistake that the majority of people are making are just completely forgetting that YouTube is a social network. Okay, it's not just a video site anymore. It is a complete social network. Now, over time, YouTube has made the effort to move away from, the one-hit video site and turn it into a social network. And it's been working out really, really well. And let me show you exactly what I mean. Here I am on a popular YouTube channel where he has 27 million subscribers. Now, back in the older day, what would happen is he would post a video. It might go viral, it might not go viral, it might get 100,000 views, it might not, and that's the end of the story. A week later, he might upload another video, and he has to do all the work all over again. He has to go post it, related forums, and post it on Reddit, and share it here, and share it there, and pay for advertisement, and that's not really the way it works anymore once you get an audience. And since now that it is a social network, he has 27 million people subscribed to his network. Every time he posts a video, these 27 million people are going to see that video right there on their news feed. So right when they go to YouTube and log in, his video is going to be right there every single time. 27 million people. Now, of course, not all 27 million people are going to see his video every single time, because I'm sure they're subscribed to other people and his video will eventually get pushed down. But we can assume that he does get views, because scrolling through here, we can see that he's getting 1 to 2 million views every single video. And that's because he has subscribers. So how do you take advantage of that? Well, just remember, it's a social network. So for one, in your videos, you need to put some kind of annotation like he has right here, where they can easily subscribe to your channel, and it's kind of a reminder to subscribe to your channel. So put something like that. Put an arrow if you have to, asking them to subscribe. And another thing you can do is called inline ads. And what that means is when your video is about to end, an ad is going to pop up here that recommends another one of your videos. Now let's see if he has inline ads turned on. Yes, he does. As we see, that pops up just like that, and it's another one of his videos. So if someone watching this video, they love his content, they like his video, they see this inline ad, which is by the same person, they're going to click on that and watch another video of his. So you need to be taking advantage of all these different things. Remind them to subscribe, use inline ads. In your description, if you have a Facebook and Twitter and website, make sure you recommend those as well. And start building your social network empire. Now, if you are not taking advantage of all three things that we talked about in this video, you are making a mistake, and I highly recommend that you fix that. And if you start doing all three things that we talked about, you are going to see a major increase in your activity on YouTube and the feedback that you receive.
Video marketing, your best option.